Welcome back to my channel. It's Loretta the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. Hey family, hey family, hey family, how y'all doing? Hopefully it shows up. Hopefully it shows up. Hopefully it shows up. All right, let's pray us into this space and then start with our collective message. Hi, Ima Bima. How you doing, girl? Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides of the high twilight, thank you so much for this sacred, divine, abundant space of healing and sacred messages in alignment with the collective soul's purpose and their highest good. I thank you so much, Divine Holy Spirit, for using me as a pillar of light. Thank you for entrusting me to work with each and every individual responsibly and lovingly and authentically. I just ask that you bless this space, protect this space, be all up in and through this space. Okay. In your great name, I pray and we say, Ashe, 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 hey, hey, Ashe, hey, hey. Oh. Okay, well, that's something. Okay. If you feeling like a pimp, go on, dust your shoulders off. Say ladies is pimps too. Go on, dust your shoulders off. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulders. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulders. Okay, we're cleaning up. I like this. We're cleaning up because why not? Get that dirt off your shoulders. What song is that? I can hear the beat. Alright, let's see what message the Most High has for the collective. I love these cards. By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. By default, I could have. That's a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Okay? I've been cleaning since yesterday because it's time to get that dirt off your shoulders. And I love this cleaning. Spirit's just gonna jump right into it. Like, listen, not only are we cleaning, honey, but this is why we are cleaning. Okay? Hold on now. Gratitude and all praises to the Most High God. Did you say thank you today? Did you say thank you today? Because what is going on? I'm going to try. I'm leaving it the way it is. I don't know why, but they said no. Okay? By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberately intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that when you get what you think about rather than what you want or not. Your chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite them in or ask for them. Matching experiences. This is the law of attraction that makes it so. So by default, through the law of attraction, just by having default thoughts, right? Just by thinking unintentionally, just by walking around and having a mindset where you are unaware of yourself and unaware of the vibrational frequencies in which you are sending out. You could even be walking around like, I wish a nigga would. Okay? Saying that or saying things like, oh, I could never. But all you're really doing is actually reinforcing the one said thing you said you didn't want. I hope that makes sense, right? because it is your defaulted mindset that is still a vibrational frequency. And if you are focused so much on saying, I don't want, I don't, you're actually pulling your attention on the things you don't want, which ends up calling it into your experience because your mindset is defaultly set on that thing rather than looking the opposite, right? Especially if you have a pessimistic mindset, switching to a more optimistic mindset, switching to a mindset of gratitude, learning to be thankful in the moment. Yes, even during the hard stuff, okay? Even in a hard moment, can you still give God some glory? I'm telling you, I had to do that today. Even while something where it feels like chaos on the outside, can you still know that God dwells inside of you and tune into that vibrational frequency that brings in more peace? Right? Because I could have my attention focused on all of the chaos that is happening, and then all of that chaos, what it would do is it would end up calling in more chaos because I'm allowing my energy, I'm allowing my focus to, hey Mariah, how you doing? To focus in on that, whatever that energy is, rather than what it is that is pleasant that I actually want to call into my life. So by default, some of the situations, the places, and relationships that you have ended up in, you have attracted them just through the mindset in which you have had, even if you were unaware of that thing happening. I like how that card just wanted to jump out. I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating desires. You live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction, that is managed by the Most High God. The law of attraction is bringing vibrations that are alike together. And it is so important for you to acknowledge that you are a vibrational being. Right now, even in this moment, you are sending out vibrational frequencies, right? Just being in this space, just being where you are right now. Are you aware of what it is that you are, how it is that you are vibrating? Are you aware of your mood? Are you aware of your thoughts? Are you aware of your feelings? Are you aware of your physical space? Are you aware? Are you present? Do you know what's going on? Consistently emanating vibrational signals of desire. So everything that you are, every aspect of yourself is always sending out a vibrational gratitude. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the roses. I really appreciate you. Forever 18. How you doing, goddess? It is always sending out a vibrational frequency. Let's see. And when from your human form, you offer a vibration of what you want because you know what you don't want. And see, I just said that. Instead of focusing on what you don't want, focus on the thing that you do want. So look at the opposite thing of what it is that you are actually trying to call into your life, right? Worry is a perfect example. Oftentimes we're so stressed out. I'm doing amazing. I can't complain. Oftentimes we're so stressed out about what is going on that our vibrational frequency is literally worry. We are idolizing worry. We are a walking worry stick just from the things in which we are thinking, just from the things in which we have perceived, the things in which we have experienced. And oftentimes we could be living our daily life, not even knowing that we're sending out all of these vibrational frequencies of worry around us because we have just been almost like a chronic worrier, right? And it doesn't have to be worry. That thing could be for some people, right? For a long time, they were walking around sad and depressed and didn't even know why they were sad and depressed. They just knew that they were feeling exhausted. They were feeling tired. They didn't feel like themselves. And it was because that is the energy in which they had been emanating. And then we're like, well, why can't I find happiness? Well, you have a pessimistic mindset. Anytime somebody comes to you and try to share some good news with you, you like, I don't want to hear that shit. Or you like tune them out. You know, you become deaf at the ears. Like when someone's trying to encourage you, and you may not be doing it on purpose. It's just a reaction because of the vibrational frequency in which you are in. But if you would allow yourself to tune into the truth of who you are, who God has called you to be, who God says is your natural birthright, it is who you were born as anyway. God has granted you dominion and power. I promise you he has. Just with your words alone, you can move mountains. Just with your words alone, you can move mountains. And so you have authority to speak over yourself. You have authority to literally cast out demons. You have authority to cast out spirits, even the ones in which are on you, right? Most importantly, on you, because you should be focused on yourself. Okay. Because you know what you don't want. So you know what you do want. You cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. Basically, what you focus on and what you put your mind on is what you will experience. Those earrings has got to go, okay? They has got to go. I'm gonna pull one more. One more. Beneficial beliefs feel better than what I think them. Let's see. There are things in your environment that you believe that match what you want. And there are all kinds of things in your environment that you believe that defy what you want. How would you ever sort them out? How do you know the active beliefs within you that serve you well and the active beliefs that do not serve you well? This is seeming like this is something we need to do. Okay? What you gonna do is get your handy dandy notebook. Okay? Always have your notebook with you. And literally split that page down the middle. And on one part, you're gonna put beliefs that serve me, and beliefs that do not serve me. Now, this means you got to be a little bit intimate with yourself. This means that you actually have to sit and have a conversation with yourself about, first of all, what are my beliefs? What is it that I actually believe? How do I actually see the world? What aspects of my environment because I know that there are certain things that today I don't do that when I was little I did, but I did those things because of the environment in which I was placed. And so for many of us, you could still be operating as if you are in that old space, as if you are in that old place, but you are a whole new being. You have been restored, you have been renewed, you have been cleansed. Okay, you are in a whole new space. God has granted you an entire new territory. You are in an entire new territory. And so what are your core beliefs there? How do you know the beneficial beliefs from the detrimental ones? Okay, because this is a detriment. These beliefs that no longer serve me, those are detrimental to my spirit, to my soul. Why? Because they'll keep me trapped in the past. They'll keep me trapped in my unbelief. They'll keep me trapped into my limited beliefs. They'll keep me trapped to that environment in which I've been working so hard to get up out of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The beneficial beliefs feel better when you think them. So like literally a beneficial belief. I am stronger than I give myself credit. That's a beneficial belief. I really am stronger than I actually give myself credit. Whereas a belief that wouldn't serve me is that I can't do hard things. I'm not worthy of doing hard things. Life is too hard for me, or the whole wide world is against me. I have no one in my corner supporting me. Those are beliefs that are detrimental to your soul because they do not nourish you in any way, shape, or form. Rather, they take from you. Okay? Okay, and the detrimental ones feel worse when you think them. So that's how you will distinguish what is the beneficial ones and which are the detrimental ones to your soul. I like that. Okay. The Most High God, your angels, ancestors, and spirit team, making you very much aware of your vibrational frequency, this is like holding you accountable to the things that you say you want, right? You say you want to manifest this thing in your life. And so in order to manifest this thing into your life, you have to be aware of your own vibrational frequency. You have to be aware of what it is that you actually think. You have to come face to face with your core beliefs so that even if you receive the blessing, you would be able to accept it, because sometimes our beliefs are blockages to why we can't receive the blessing, why we can't manifest the thing that we want, because in our core, we don't actually believe that we can receive this thing, because at our core, we don't actually see ourselves as this person who is capable of success. But God has already granted you success from the moment you were born. It is naturally your birthright. Period. So get in tune with your own star player. The numbers 22 could be significant. June could be significant, whether that's a birthday. The number 8. Somebody's grandfather is significant. And something about mirrors. Okay? Something about mirrors. I thought they would just like say these things. Do this, say this, and this. This, what's this one? The Work Your Light Oracle. I think for someone, when you do this activity, it's important for you to understand what beliefs are from the world. Like, what are beliefs that you've picked up from the world and not from your own experience? Because life is a personal experience for each and every one of them, for each and every one of us. As you're going through life, as you're journeying throughout life, there are specific lessons, right? Specific ways in which God has gotten your attention so that you can learn a thing. So identify the difference between the beliefs that were given to you and that you just kind of ran with, and then the beliefs that you have picked up along the way due to experience. Oh, no, baby, just one at a time. Didn't I say mirrors were significant? Mirrors ended up coming out. You're already doing it in boundaries. Okay, so let's see. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And this is all about protecting your energy. And the first thing Spirit actually brought up for this reading was about energy work, right? Being mindful of your own vibrational frequency. You are vibrating so beautifully, right? And some people can see that beauty and can see that radiant energy, and they just want to take and take and take and take and take. They want to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And that is not a beautiful thing, right? And so boundaries is what keeps you safe. Boundaries also keep you safe from from overgiving. That was the word they said, from overgiving. Boundaries keep you safe from overgiving. It helps you to protect your own energy. And so Spirit is asking you, what boundaries do you need to set in place? Where do you need to say no more? Where do you need to say no more outside of yourself and yes more inside to yourself, to establish better boundaries and to protect your own energy, okay? And then mirrors. Who or what is triggering you? I love how in the beginning they were like, yeah, mirrors are standing out too. And then they're like, and then mirrors actually show up. The mirror part is really just reflection. Like when you are going out into the world, how can you identify yourself within the people, the spaces, and the places in which you choose to frequent, right? I'm a school teacher. And I can see myself in some of my kids, well, in a lot of my kids actually. My own, like today was a wild day when it came to, we all had a lot of energy. We were all extremely overwhelmed. Everybody was yelling, including myself. Every time someone did something, I'm yelling. But then I had to remember, like, Loretta, you are the big person here. You're the big person. They are literally looking for you to model. When we are frustrated, what do? When we're frustrated, you don't want to hear them scream, right? I can't stand it. Can't stand it when they start screaming. So what should you do? Well, then you should model the appropriate behavior. So instead, I literally said, this woman is feeling extremely overwhelmed in this moment, and I don't want to yell at anybody, but I feel like I am. So I'm just asking for 1 minute of stillness. Nobody move. No one say anything. And I took that minute to literally, I put my hands on my head like this. I was rubbing my temples and I was just breathing. And your kids will follow suit, okay? The kids who needed to breathe too, they decided to breathe. My kids who were fighting each other gave each other a hug. So beautiful how you can shift the energy just from your perspective. Because chaos loves more chaos. That is the truth. But if you can be the peace bringer into the situation, you can literally shift the entire energy of the setting and make people do things, like really allow people to reflect within themselves so that they themselves can make wiser choices moving forward. I'm not saying it's easy because it took me a while before I realized I needed to breathe. Okay, but pay attention to your triggers throughout the day because they are mirrors into your own soul, into what it is that you yourself are feeling. Okay. And then the last one says, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. This means that if you are questioning if you are going in the right direction or if you are doing the right thing, this is saying, don't overthink it. Everything is unfolding exactly how it's supposed to unfold. There is nothing in which you are missing out. I promise you, everything is okay. And so if you're having a hard time on your journey right now, reminding yourself that everything is okay and you are exactly where you need to be, that just means that you need a pause. That you actually have to take a moment and say, everything around me is okay. Everything around me is perfect. Everything around me is exactly where it's supposed to be, and it is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I am doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. There is nothing that I need to worry about for the future or for the later or for what was, but just right now. And that's grounding your spirit, bringing you into the now so that you're not overthinking and creating all of these situations, all these different type of scenarios about what could happen in the future. You ground yourself in the now. And when you ground yourself in the now, you often get clarity about where it is that you're going or where it is you want to be, right? So if you want to be able to receive that clarity, if you're curious about what's to come, ground yourself in the now, ground yourself in the present moment, and that clarity will come. Okay, and then underneath the bottom of the deck is longing for home, belonging the original light workers. That was definitely about to, or this is definitely turning into a more like spiritual activation. So if you're feeling like this longing in your heart, or you feel like you're missing something, you could be in this space of calling in your soul tribe, calling in the people who will support you and who will love you genuinely, just as you love others and support them genuinely. Not people that have their hand out to take from you, but people who have their arm stretched out to support you, to go ahead and pull you up. And so you can be in this season of like, God, I'm tired of dealing with fake individuals. God, I'm tired of dealing with people who only want something from me. I need to be in this space where I'm surrounded by people who love me and people who want to see me be amazing. I want to feel supported. That's coming in for you. I do feel like it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. All right, Spirit. Any other messages for the collective? Any other messages for the collective? I think we're going to end with this one, because why not? Because why not? Go on. Let's see. Something is happening in the right order. Something is happening in the order in which it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah, this new beginnings. And the 1 is the first card that came out, this new beginning. Something is going in the order exactly how it's supposed to be. You becoming more aware of your own vibrational frequency, your mindset, you choosing to protect your energy. This is a new beginning for you. And we talked about beliefs that were detrimental and beliefs that were beneficial, and you becoming clear on what beliefs serve you and what beliefs do not serve you, help you to step into this new portal of a new beginning. And the next card we have is 78, spiritual career. And I'm feeling like, yes, this could definitely be like you are multi-talented, talented in, because I keep getting versatile. That's the word they keep saying to me. So versatile. Okay, but you can do many things. And one of your gifts, one of your God-given gifts, right? This is God saying to use the gifts that you were born with, your natural born gifts and talents, to create in the world. And that is linked to your purpose. And so this could be, I love this for you, moving into this new beginning, moving into your divine purpose. This, for somebody, they're finally finding their niche, like what actually works for them. Love, la 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. I'ma do it. Okay, love, and then underneath the bottom of the deck is individuality. And another card that I saw while putting the cards backwards, spiritual partnership. That spiritual partnership could mean two things. It could be a covenant with the Most High God. It could be, because, right, if it is a spiritual career, it means that this is the career, this is your life purpose, this is what God has created you to do. This is how God wants you to impact the entire world, right? For you to give onto the people rather than take from the people. This is a mission. This is healing for the world. Everyone is in need of this. And so this is a service. This is what God has called you to do. Gratitude, okay? This is what God has called you to do. And so this is a partnership with the Most High God. And that's why love is here. Because, I don't know, if you went to my YouTube, you would be able to see the last reading that I did. And Spirit was talking about this covenant between the person and the individual. But it was like, what could you do all day and lose track of time doing? Like, what's that one thing that you can do and not even recognize what time it is, where you like completely lose sight of times? For me, it's creating. I could be until the computer start being weird to me. Then I get frustrated. But creating, this could be the arts. This could be creating lesson plans. This could be creating journals. This could be doing tarot. Like, there are so many things where I kind of get lost in the track of time just because I love doing it. This is the same thing for you. Whatever it is that you are working with God to bring forth into your life, this is from the heart, right? This is pure love. This is pure passion. This is true to you. This is specifically for you. And look, it could have a lot to do with creativity. And there's that spiritual partnership card that I didn't even know was there, right? Like, I didn't realize that. I said it, I found it, but I mean, I saw it. And so that spiritual partnership could be a partnership with the Most High God. That spiritual partnership could be a partnership with yourself, for you to stop sleeping on yourself, okay? And for you to really look yourself in the face and to know that you are the baddest, okay? You could be really good at creating from heaven with your world. There's no more with your world. There's no no more any reason for you to hide behind the scenes. It is time for you to be seen, because there are people who are waiting to hear from you. There are people who are excited to hear from you. There are people who need to hear from you, because some people will not be activated until they interact with you specifically. There are some people who will not get it. I mean, really get it, right? They can go to 1,000 people and those people could be saying the same thing over and over, but it's something about you, because you are the anointed one. You're the one God has touched, ordained to be able to do this thing, okay? It is because your heart is pure, and it is because of your covenant and your contract and your life with the Most High God. Yes, yes, okay? Okay. We're going to clear it up. I know I said that last one was going to be the last one, but mind your business, okay? I'll let Spirit do what Spirit going to do. I thought I was closing out too, but nope. Oh, let's just get a little bit more information, Spirit, for the collective. And then we'll move into those personals. Ooh, I love this deck. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. It's a beautiful deck. The images on this card is just absolutely bomb. They did that. When they created this deck, they did that. Let's see. Ooh, shit. The High Priestess. I'm not even going to move that card from where it fell, because the High Priestess fell on top of the Spiritual Career card. So I don't want to move that. I just feel like that's so much confirmation for what it is that I have already been saying. You are naturally endowed with gifts. You are naturally talented, and it has a lot to do with God. It has a lot to do with what God has anointed you, what God has called you to do. Do you understand your purpose? Okay. I will do love donation personal readings, which is just you ask your question as soon as I finish the collective. I'm still on the collective. But this is a calling from God. I also feel like if you've been experiencing a lot of stagnation in your life, where you feel like things just haven't been flowing as easily, but in one specific area, it does. That one specific area in which it has been flowing easily is the direction in which God is telling you to go. Okay. I feel it sometimes, but getting out of it is another thing. And this is why we have community. We do not have to do it on our own. I'm telling you this. I am not standing here today because of me. There is a strong, praise the Lord, there is a strong team that stands behind me and supports me, okay? I do not do this by myself. I'm not living life by myself. And so there was a card that I pulled earlier that talked about calling in your soul tribe. I want you to start talking to God about calling in your soul tribe, talking to God about, listen, I need real life supporters. Okay, I need real life people that I can call Divine Holy Spirit and have holy, divine conversations with, not somebody that I can gossip with. Okay, because everybody is out there doing that. But do I have somebody that's going to check me? Okay, do your friends check you, let you know when you're on the right track, and when they like, you want to fix that? Like, and they grant you grace, okay, and forgiveness and understanding. We are all deserving of that. We are all deserving of that. Okay, you are deserving of that. And so just talk to God about it. I promise you, talk to God about it. Talk to yourself so that you can even redefine some of your friendships, right? Because there may be some core beliefs that you picked up in your childhood from when you were little about how friends are supposed to be or who friends are supposed to be. And all the while, girl, those beliefs are actually detrimental to who you are and what God has called you to be. Okay, because there are some people who would just love to eat. Okay, there are some people who be like, yeah, girl, go ahead and become a millionaire so that you can pay my bills. Now, why would I do that? Why would I work so hard to build this thing, to give all my money to you? Now, why would I do that? Because they're used to seeing you in this kind of energy. Okay? Whereas your real friend's going to be like, oh, girl, I can't wait for you to get rich so that you can enjoy your life and then we could do these things together. Because they already believe that they're going to be rich. They believe, they know it in themselves. So they just like, I don't got to take from you. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to encourage each other. We're going to support each other. We're going to stand with one another. Okay, girl, you're going to be rich and I'm going to be rich. And that's what it is. Okay, you're going to have it and I'm going to have it. Because that's how God works. I know if my God's going to bless me, honey, he's going to bless you. You're connected to me and I'm connected to you. God is all up and through this relationship and all up and through this connection. But evaluate. Is God really all up and through your connections? Because I know there's some connections I literally just thought about and was like, you know what? I'm going to have to let that go. But okay. 9 of Swords. Yeah, that came out for that damn energy that I was talking about in regards to those friends. But I feel like this is the aspect in which you're experiencing a rebirth, right? All those lonely nights that you had to cry together. I'm talking about boo-hoo, snotty nose type. I love you too, Jermaine. I love you too, King. All of those lonely nights in which you were stressed and worn down, where you felt like life had just, man, that shit has got you. I want you to know that even in those nights, see that right there, all those arrows, you were still covered by the Most High God, still protected by your angels, still protected by your ancestors, still protected, still covered, even in the midst of your loneliness. Tell God, I want friends like you. God, I want friends like you. I want friends that are going to ride with me through the midst of the storm. I want friends to love me unconditionally. I want friends and family and loved ones to be a reflection of your divine grace and your divine love. And not only for them to give that to me, but God, I want to show up that way too. Okay? I want to be more like you. Oh, what the hell is this? 7 of Wands. All right, hold on. Okay, 7 of Wands. Y'all see that? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. But 7 of Wands is the ways in which you have been holding yourself back. The time is now for you to go ahead and step into, whoa. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, because I can hear it. The time has now come for me to step into and embrace my divine destiny, utilizing resources, power, and the divinity in which you have granted to me. The time has now come for you, divine soul, to walk in your divine destiny, utilizing the resources, the power, and the divinity that the Most High God has given to you. Are you ready for this new beginning? This means that we got to walk a little differently. We got to talk a little differently. We got to move a little differently. We got to groove a little differently. But it's all beautiful because it's all for your greatness. 8 of Wands, this is for your success. Okay? I feel like this is, see this guy in the back? That's the old you. That's the old you. Okay? And this is the new you. Listen, baby, this is the collective. So if it's resonating, it is definitely for you. If this is resonating with you, honey boo, this is for you. Okay? This is for you. We're doing the collective, then we're going to get into some personals. Ooh. And then the last card out, where are we going? Towards the sun. The Wheel of Fortune, to a new beginning, to a new cycle, a new portal, a new way of being. What? This is freedom. This is liberation. This is liberation. Tell me more, Lord. Because you have answered the call. You see, she has the, I think it's called a gong, right? She banged that. She banged that. The Wheel of Fortune, the compass. You have, and then, right, we talked about you being on the journey and God saying, stop overthinking it, honey boo boo. You are already doing it, right? You're already doing it. And so because you chose to follow your inner divine guidance, because you chose to listen to the Most High God, it all worked out for you. God literally blesses you with the sun. I overthink it. Girl, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I be having to catch myself because I be in a whirlwind sometimes. Like I could really go out there. Sometimes I like when I'm out there and I notice I'm out there, I really be like, Loretta, Loretta. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Then I'm like, okay, now I have to focus on my breathing. Now I have to focus on my heart. Now I have to bring my body and my awareness back to literally where I am. Do I feel my feet flat on the ground? Do I feel my bottom in my chair? Because I'm gone. I could be dead having a conversation with somebody, looking them dead in the face. Gone. And then I have to bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. I'll be having to bring it back. And that's okay. Just catch yourself, right? The more and more you work to be aware of yourself, the better you'll get. You don't have to be perfect at it today. I'm not perfect, and I've been doing this for a while. And I'm nowhere near perfect, okay? But I want you to know that it is definitely going to work out for you. 8 of Wands. It is definitely going to work out for you, okay? All right, what's that song playing, Spirit? It's turning around for me. It's turning around for you, just for you, okay? And now Bob Marley, don't worry. Boom, 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 boom. Be happy is playing in my head. Don't worry. Be happy. I feel like, too, this is a side message, right? Take what resonates, leave what does not. There's going to be an influx of money coming in. And when this money comes, Spirit wants you to be financially disciplined, to utilize the money in the way in which you are assigned to do. You know, we all get a little bit of money. We all get excited, okay? We be like, I can finally get this, and this. I've been waiting to get this. We start getting shit that we wanted 6, 7, 5, 10 years ago, right? And God's like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not saying to buy something for yourself, right? But I am saying to be extremely mindful of what it is that you spend your money on, and to really look at the bigger picture. Like, for real, look at the bigger picture. What is it that you actually want? And if you start planning for that abundance right now, when the money comes, you won't be confused about where the money goes, right? Do this activity. If you can start small, you can start big, right? Let's say we start small. If you got an extra $1,000 today, what would you do? What would you do with that $1,000? Then, once you have figured that out, if you got an extra $5,000, what would you do? Some of y'all need to start low. I heard Spirit said, ask them what would they do if I gave them $100. Like, okay, because some of us might go ahead and run it up and spend it that same day. So, you know, we're all starting somewhere. Ain't nobody judging you for where you start, boo. Okay? If you got to start with, if I got an extra $100, baby, then that's where you start. But then you're going to keep increasing the amount about, if I were to get this amount, what would I do? Right? And then once you make that list, I don't want you to throw it away. I want you to keep it in your handy dandy notebook, right? And allow yourself to be open to receiving. So if you go to the store and someone's like, I want to pay for your groceries, don't say no. Because remember, you just did this beautiful work about telling Spirit, listen, if you give me some money, okay, if you go ahead and bless me, I'm going to go ahead and use it appropriately. So that means you have to be open to receiving blessings. So if someone says they want to do something for you, accept it. Okay, don't go, no, it's okay, I got it, it's all right, I got it, I could do it, no, it's all right, I'm good for that. I'm good for being, somebody could see me struggling, I could be carrying 10 bags, they'd be like, ma'am, you want some help? I'd be like, no, I'm just going right there, it's okay, I done carried it all this way, it's cool. They're like, you sure? Well, let me at least hold the door for you, I already got my foot on the door, I've already found a way. And yes, we know that you are more than capable of doing the thing, but don't you want to be supported? Aren't you tired of having to do it all by yourself? So why not embrace the support that God is giving you anyway? Practice opening your heart to receive God's blessing. And then last message, and then for real, I'm done with the collective. Listen to your intuition. If you're driving and you hear, I should go left, go left. If you're walking and you're like, or if you're, let's say you're grocery shopping and you're like, I should pick up some tomato soup. Pick up the tomato soup. Don't be like, I don't need that, and walk past it. No, listen to your intuition. Because has that ever happened to you? You go somewhere, you think you should get something, but while you're there, you're like, no, I got that in the house, it's fine. Then you go back to the house and you ain't got it. Yeah, your intuition, your own spirit was telling you, hey girl, you're going to need this for later on today. So go ahead and grab that thing now. And you're like, no, it's okay. I got it. I know it all. No, it's okay to receive support. It's okay to receive guidance. It's okay. Okay? Okay. Gratitude, Divine Holy Spirit, for the collective message. Whew. I love y'all, collective. That was a good message. It was. It was. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I will definitely have somebody on the list already, and I'm about to say now my iPad don't want to turn on. To start us off with the personal messages. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do, she's going to be on here. Hey, boo. I'm going to do Meredith's personal message first. And then I'll do any other messages along the way, okay? So I do love donation personal readings. You could donate $1, you could donate 50 cents, you could donate $10, you could donate $35. You could donate whatever your heart tells you to do, okay? Whatever you feel called in your soul. Okay, but Meredith, let's tune into your energy. Let me clear out this energy first, boo. Let's do that, okay? So you don't get the collective energy all up in your space. You know? You don't want to do that. All right, well, let's see. Meredith is inquiring about an individual, and so I want to first see, Meredith, how he feels about you, and then I'll tune into, like, what's the energy surrounding this connection, right? Spirit's advice. Okay, so first tell me, how does this individual feel towards Meredith? I want to know, Spirit, what are their intentions? What are their true heart intentions? Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and it is safe for you to, and I was about to say, it is safe for you to love them. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Ooh, okay. Wasn't expecting that, but this person really does like you, and they want you to give them a chance. They're like, dang, girl, why don't you open up your heart to me? And there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction. You like him and he like you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Reconciliation. So this could be, listen, talk about exes, okay? When you connect with this individual, talk about exes, and not talk about exes in the way to downplay that individual, but yo, what weight are you carrying into this relationship from that past one? What have you not been able to let go of? And I need to know, yeah, literally the next card is release your ex. This person is carrying energy from their past relationship, and that is why your spirit is like, hold up, wait a minute, okay? I don't think you knew why you were feeling hesitation when it came to this connection, because you're like, yeah, I do like them and they do like me, and it does kind of vibe, like we are a nice little vibe, but there's something not right. And what's not right is that this person is carrying the energy for their ex. They have not let go of their ex, and I don't know if this means that they're in communication with this person, but they definitely carry that energy, okay? And then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this is just spirit saying stay open to dating, okay? You don't have to be with that man, but you can date him. Very soon, clearly decide what it is that you want so that it can come to you now. So when you are clear about your own intentions of a love, about what it is that you want to experience in love, or if you're even truly open to love, then I'm about to say the Lord, then the Lord will be able to bring that into your life, right? And we talked about earlier about the vibrational frequencies, right? No, whether you mean to think it or you're not, your default vibrational frequency is what will attract things to you. So be very mindful about what your core beliefs are in regards to love. If you believe niggas ain't shit, well, girl, every time you get with a nigga, he ain't gonna be shit, because that is your core belief. But if your core belief is that I promise you, I know that there is a God-fearing man for me. I know there is a man who is understanding. I know that there is a man who is helpful. I know there is a man who is loving. I know there is a man who is disciplined. I know there is a man with honor and respect and dignity in the world, and that's mine. Then maybe that's yours. Okay? But your core beliefs is what you will attract. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like, Meredith, you have been called to interact or engage with this individual in some way, but you're like, nah, I'm definitely playing it safe. And I don't think there's anything wrong with playing it safe, because this person definitely has to clear things up. And this may be one of your, like, I don't play that, okay? You're not going to start a relationship with me carrying all that motherfucking baggage from your past relationship. You could go ahead and clear that out and work that out, okay? That's between you, them, and God. Go ahead and clear that out. And when you're ready and when you're clear on what you want, then you can pursue me. So that's another reason why you may be hesitant. And then we got the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And then this is a romance of a lifetime. So this is probably a kindred spirit, a spirit that you actually know, like this person's soul. You've actually had good times with them before. You've actually been romantic with them in a past life. Now that's something. This person you've actually been romantically involved with before in a past life. Okay, that's bomb. That's why your heart feels all fluttery and butterflies, because they have come in and activated that version of love for you again that you have. I don't want to say you forgot it existed. You didn't. I think you just, after dealing with the foolishness that you've been through, was just like, girl, close the damn cage, okay? But now this person has come in, has opened their heart. I just want to know, Spirit, what is Meredith's advice? That's oh. Because, you know, we're not going to tell you what to do or how to move. We're just going to tell you to listen to your intuition and to trust yourself. Okay, but this is good stuff on the board. This person definitely wants to make an offer of love to you. They definitely do, man. If they could just caress your face, like, and I think the more and more you two are together, the more and more you two engage together, the deeper and deeper their love is for you. Six of, damn, I was gonna say this looks like a bouquet, like a wedding bouquet. Six of Pentacles. I don't know if this person was already married before. It's giving out those kind of vibes, or if they were friendly in the past, if you know what I mean, or if they were friendly in the past, but this person definitely, they want to go all the way with you. They want to see where this relationship will go. They're invested, honey. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I told you, every time they see you working, every time they see you, especially when you are in your element, honey, they fall madly in love. They like love to see you work. It's like, I don't know, you know how in Soul, the movie Soul, where people would get into like the zone and it would be like just so beautiful, everything would be so good, they would go into like their own worlds. He loves seeing you go into your own world. But again, Nine of Wands, this person needs to heal. And that doesn't mean that y'all can't heal together. There's a lot of butterflies around this energy, so a lot of transformative energy. And then Queen of Cups, oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Queen of Pentacles, though, they see you as hardworking. They see you as someone who's extremely feminine. The Lover's card. Yeah, and I keep hearing all the way. I want to go all the way. I want to go all the way. High Priestess. I feel like, and I told you, Spirit was going to tell you to trust your intuition. This is going to be a connection in which you have to totally be in tune with yourself, grounding yourself in your own energies and understanding your own heart. Okay? It's going to be so important for you to always be present with yourself and begin to introspect after your interaction so that you can understand how it is that you feel, and then be open in your communication. Right? Because this could be a good thing. Yes, there's cleaning up to do, but who's coming to you perfect? You're not even perfect, but this could definitely be a good thing. So see what is it that you feel uncomfortable with, and then have that discussion with yourself first, and then have this conversation with him. Okay? That's your message, girl. That's your message. I need to remember that it's at. That is your message. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? That was the only person I had for today. It says, okay, I only have 2 people in the room, and y'all, I'm not gonna stay if I ain't got that many people. So I will do a personal message if you do the hey me. If not, I'm gonna hey peace. Okay, if you would like a personal message, just say hey me, and if not, I'll be out. Going once, going twice. I think I did that wrong. Beautiful. Cece, are you ready? Do you have a question that you would like answered? Do you have a question, or do you just want guidance? First of all, let's clear out Meredith's energy from your reading. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's okay, because I'm going to go do the same exact thing as soon as I get off. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Just general guidance. Gotcha. I'm going to clear out that energy. Okay. Okay. All right, Cece. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Page of Pentacles. You have this new idea that you're playing with. I don't know what it is yet, but there's some type of new thought, new vision, new something that you're like, look at this. This is like playing with some type of... Playing isn't really... I got you, Maine. Like, playing isn't the word I really want to say, I think. But it's the best way that I can describe it. It's almost like, you know how if you were to give a child a toy, they're like inspecting it. You know, they're like looking at all the colors. They're putting it in their mouth to like see it. You're welcome. And so I feel like this is what you're doing with this new idea, or this definitely feels like a new idea. Okay, let's get a little bit more information. This new idea, though, is not one that just kind of fell out of from the sky. It's actually one in which you have cultivated to create. Okay, and then we have the Devil card. But the Devil card, gratitude spirit, the Devil card is the energy that keeps you playing with the idea rather than putting action towards the idea. Does that make sense? And what I mean by the devil energy, I mean, because you see their eyes are covered. So they don't actually know what they're looking at. And you see they're bound. So this is like beliefs that keeps me bound and in prison from taking action towards cultivating or bringing this thing to life. And it could be whatever your beliefs are. But some of those beliefs, remember, some of those beliefs are beneficial and some of those beliefs are detrimental, especially when God has given you a purpose, when God has given you a plan, when God has given you something to bring within you, to bring out into the world and to share. Those beliefs that you have can either be detrimental or beneficial to bringing it about. If you feel like you're in like this hangman type of energy, the hangman isn't here, but the Four of Swords energy, and Four of Swords is like being in this energy of like rest. If you feel like you're in this season of resting and pausing, it is because you are at this time, one of the things in which Spirit is asking you to do is reevaluate, right? To become more clear about what it is that you want. What is it that you actually want? What is it that you actually want to manifest? How can you take this thing in which God has already given you and multiply it? How can you be fruitful with the dream? Okay? I also feel like God is saying to keep this thing guarded. The reason why I probably cannot identify exactly what this thing is because it's nobody's business but your own, right? If God has placed you in schools, God don't even want you to tell other people you in school. They'll know when you graduate, when you got your degrees, okay? Or when you got your certifications. If you're working towards something, God does not need you telling everybody about your business because not everybody is supporting you, especially when you are yourself in this energy of figuring it out for yourself. So you don't want to say too much too soon. You want to become rooted and solid in your own beliefs so that when you take action, when the obstacles come, nothing makes you back down. Yeah, Two of Swords. See, nothing will make you back down. You're focused. So don't lose your focus. This is nice. This is nice. Whatever it is that you are creating, this is nice. Oh my gosh, Tiffany Haddish walking through the house like, girl, you did this? This all you? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Like, everybody's gonna be like, girl, you did this all you? Yes, and you ain't said nothing to nobody. No, didn't tell a soul, and keep it that way. It is, and then Three of Wands. Look how beautiful this scenery is. Look how beautiful that scenery is. If one of the things in which you are working towards is creating a life where you no longer feel burnt out, right? You're like, I want this thing because I'm tired of feeling burnt out, right? Because you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And you know you don't have to focus on what you don't want. You know that you can bring your attention and your awareness to what you do want so that you can rein in that energy of all the things you do want so you can pour them into you. If you want peace, because I feel like peace is a part of one of the things in which you're manifesting, and it could be a result of, like, I'm choosing to go to school in this season because I don't want to work 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 68 jobs. I want to be able to have the one thing, because I feel like this is like being able to spend more time at home, but not just time at home, right? Because we could be in the house and doing absolutely nothing, but this is being able to have the energy to do the things in which I want to do. Like, this is feeling alive. I want to be alive. I want to be happy. I want to feel whole. I want to feel complete. Keep your family out your business. You got some family members who just showed up in this reading just now, just to be nosy. So there are some family members who are calling you. They probably talk to you every damn day, who just in your business. They part of one of the spirits that's in here causing the ruckus in the first goddamn place. Okay. Close it out, Spirit. Close out the reading. I said earlier, I feel the Hangman. Here he is. And then underneath that is the Ace of Wands. After a period of the 8 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. After a storm... Okay, and then I'm gonna stop here with the, what is this? King of Pentacles, okay? I'm gonna stop here. But after going through heartache and pain, after going through a season of feeling isolated and alone and wounded and hurt and abused, you took that time to look yourself in the mirror, or you are doing this right now. To look yourself in the mirror and to become whole again. To not allow your pain, your worry, your stress, your anxiety to define you. And by doing so, you place yourself in this space where this standstill that you're in, you have done this on purpose. So that you can be in alignment with yourself. Both physically and emotionally, spiritually and financially, so that you would be whole with yourself, so that you would be whole with the Most High God. Look at this position. This is alignment. You have done something hard. You have learned something hard for the gift, for the blessing that comes after. And I want you to know that you are on the right track and you are doing a fabulous job. Okay? That is your message. That's your message, boo. That is your message. You're welcome. That person may call you tonight, okay? Or you probably already talked to them today. But I feel like because their energy showed up in this reading being nosy, honey, they're going to be nosy before the night is over if they haven't already done so. Clear it out, okay? I send your energy back to you lovingly and unconditionally. Gratitude. Thank you for allowing me into your sacred space, okay, to read for you. Yes, ma'am. All right, Maine, you ready? Do you have a question that you want to be answered, or do you, or would you like guidance? Man, you like seafood? I'm gonna tell you what I just saw. I just saw some fried fish. That shit look good. Okay, write your question down below. I don't know. Do you like fried fish? Child, I don't know. Ooh, but I know it looked good. That's what I know. Only fish and shrimp. Go ahead. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Get you a nice fish meal. Get you a nice fried fish meal. I don't know why, but go on and get that. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. And try to get that fried fish this weekend. And, make a plate for the ancestors. Don't eat. Or, be like, I'm gonna get this platter, but I'm gonna put a little bit aside for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna eat what I need. And I'm gonna let y'all ahead and go ahead and do what you gotta do, But feeding you is feeding the ancestors. Taking care of you is taking care of the ancestors. So take care of yourself. All right, let me know what your question is down below. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. card for you. Okay. My attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. Look at all those eyes. If your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, has your life caused you to ask for an improved situation? No matter what the situation is, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposite of your desire must come to you. So, if your life has caused you to ask for improved situations, you must have chronic thoughts or vibrations that are in alignment with your desire. And when your thoughts, your daily actions are in alignment with your desires, it will call it into your life. But you cannot continue to keep alive within your vibrational patterns of what you do not want and receive what you do want. That defies the law. So wherever your attention is focused, energy will be in motion. I mean, energy is always in motion, but whatever you have focused all of your eyes on, that is what you are going to bring into you. And so think about your love life, for example. Because it says, look, life is supposed to be good to me. Do you believe that? And do you move in the way in which you know life is supposed to be good to you? When you wake up in the rising, what's the first thing that you do? Do you grunt in pain of the life? And so now today is just a painful day. Or do you bask in the bliss of the abundance in which you have awakened to? Because life is supposed to be good for you and to you. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good to you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surrounds you. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't many. Look for things that feel good. Give your attention as best as you can to the best things that are going on in your life, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibrations that you can find right here and right now. An attitude of gratitude, an attitude of thankfulness will shift your reality. Focusing on the things that you want and the things that you love will bring in more things that you want and more things that you love. It will call in the things that you adore so that you can have more energy of adoring things, rather than always speaking negatively about others or about yourself. If you're in other people's business and your life is concerned about what they got going on, even though you have not cleaned up your own shit, well, then all you'll attract is shit, because you were talking about the shit in their life rather than focusing on the good in your own life. Okay? Okay. All right. So what's in love for Jermaine? That's your guided message from Spirit. What song was I singing earlier when I was getting ready for your reading? Was I singing an Aaliyah song? I was singing some type of oh, I don't know. All right, what's going on for love? 9 of Wands. Are you truly open to love, or are you guided? And I ask that because you have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is the energy of the feet, is the energy of resting after a battle, okay? 9 of Wands says, listen, I am building up this space right here so I can create boundaries and so that I can protect myself, because I'm telling you, it's wild in them there streets, okay? It's wild outside. And since it's wild outside, I'm going to put myself in my little box, in my little cocoon, and take care of myself here, okay? So in the midst of you closing yourself or backing out from the world and tuning more in tune with yourself, what have you been doing in the waiting? What have you been doing in this restorative time? Have you been healing? Have you been focusing on the things that you need to do to bring in healing? Have you been intentional with your healing? I love she's drinking tea. She got a candle. So she got her herbs. She's like sitting out, grounding, connecting to the earth, allowing the sun to radiate. And these could be things that you actually need to do, right? Actually go outside and ground yourself. Sit your butt, literally that booty, in the grass and allow yourself to inhale, to absorb all of the loving energy that God has created the whole wide world with. There is positive energy, there's loving energy, there's healing energy just in the air. There is loving, positive, healing energy in the ground. There is a loving, positive energy from the sun. Okay? They're showing me that she's cloaked, so this is like protecting yourself, protecting your energy, being intentional about protecting your energy and protecting you, protecting your aura, because your aura just started illuminating to me. I would do like sound healing would be really good for you. Like really, really healing. And then you have the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh my. I feel like, because you see 4 of Cups says, no, I don't want it. Get out my face. And then the Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups, I called her as the Queen. The 9 of Cups, in this regard anyway, I don't know, something seemed fake. I feel like there was an offer of love to you, but it didn't feel real. Something was off about this love experience. Tell me more. I think you previously had a love experience, but tell me more about this 4 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I feel like there was a love experience that you have been holding out or that you didn't want. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this is not a love experience from an individual. This is a love experience from spirit. Your love that's showing up here is showing up not as romantic love, but spirit love. This is showing up as building a relationship with your own soul, building a relationship with your soul tribe, there's a specific ancestor, I don't know, or a specific spirit. And I don't know, because the energy on this spirit is different. I've never encountered a spirit like this, but there is some type of spirit that has an offering for you, a love offering for you, but you don't want it. And I want you to become clear on, like, if God was to offer you love, what would that look like? Has there been opportunities in which God has offered you love? And this love could look like, or would be like, I'm trying to get what this is, because this isn't romantic love. I'm trying to see, this could be like, when I say gifts from spirit, I mean like a way out. Thank you. God is trying to offer I don't know if that messed up, but God is trying to offer you a way out. God's not offering you a real real love relationship with a woman. God is offering you a relationship with God. God is like, I want to help you be a better person. I want to help you change your life. So I want you to commit yourself to me. I want you to commit yourself to growing in love with me. And then growing in love with the Most High God. Maybe you will find a lover, but for right now, Spirit isn't giving me a lover, a relationship. God is saying, I want you to deepen your connection and your relationship with me. What does it mean to be held in high regard by the Most High God? What does it mean to even be a man of God? Like, what does it mean for you to walk in your pure light and in your divinity? That's the love that God is offering you. And through that love, you are financially abundant anyway. Good? No? Yes? No? Yes? I mean, I'm going to, because the message still recorded on YouTube, so even if it messed up on TikTok, it's cool. I'm going to send you it on YouTube. It's at 1 hour and 20 minutes, so you'll find it somewhere around there for your message about what I'm saying, that God isn't offering you a relationship type of love, but God is offering you a relationship with God. Okay, to walk in alignment with the Most High God. What does that look like for you? And that relationship, that's between you and God, right? Like, my relationship with me is my relationship with me. My relationship with God is my relationship with God. See, that's what I'm saying. Then you got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, then you have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like God is trying to teach you to be a wise man. And then once you have cultivated this relationship with Spirit where you are walking in your wisdom, the family comes after that. Yeah, Emperor. God is training you up to be the Emperor. Okay, training you up to be the magician. You know how it says, train up a child? Yeah, you're the child and God is training you up. Okay? I am going to tell you to go to, because I know you can't hear me, so I'm going to lead you to YouTube so that you can get your message there, the rest of your message there. And I love you so much, and I'm so sorry that it muted. I love y'all. I thank you to each and every individual who has chose to tune in tonight for tonight's Tea and Tarot. Gratitude and all praises to the Most High God. I send your energy back to you lovingly and abundantly. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. Oh, don't know how to end that one. Let's see. Can I text? Is that possible? No, I can't comment.